Hello. All right. Hello. Hello. What's up? Uh, What's up? Are you ready for this Dungeon of Doom food challenge? Perfecto. All right. Is that the bird's eye cherry? Thai chili peppers. Hello. Test, test. All right. Uh-oh. That might be better. sister. Pain in the butt. just sitting here waiting for the host to come here. 45 minutes. The Dungeon of Doom will be with you shortly. 10 sauces are out here. This is the one. This is the bad one. The last dab. This one's probably a third of the bad, but it's still bad. All the last three have Carolina Reaper peppers. So, yeah. My tongue, not so much. But it's good seeing you guys. Hopefully, you stick on here. It's going to start at 12 o'clock on the nose. 38 minutes. The sauces are here. The wings are behind the camera. No lie. I'm going to tell this multiple times. I'm nervous about the last three sauces. They all have Carolina peppers, but this one, if you've ever watched the show Hot Ones, you'll know what I'm talking about. And hopefully today I don't talk smack after I start with the first couple of sauces, because the celebrities that go on there, they think it's fake. And I've watched several episodes and it is hilarious. Gordon Ramsay's episode is probably one of my favorites. But you got to watch kind of the word choice if you're doing that. The only sauce that I've tried is the first sauce. And it's a classic hot sauce that they have on the Heatnist website, but they use 10 times the amount of garlic, and it is amazing on everything. I love it. So I think the first couple ones I'll be okay. When we get to the middle ones, I think starting with Los Calientes, the Hawaiian one with ghost pepper, I read about it. It's scaring me, no doubt. So we shall see. This one, 2 million plus on the Scoville ratings. Look up Scoville. See ya in a little bit. Can you hear me? Of course I can talk. We're just waiting for the host to arrive. The wings are ready. The 10 hot sauces are ready. What is your question? Who do we have in here that's watching today? That's what I would love to know. Who's joining us today? Just waiting for my host to arrive. Um, so I had a question, not sure if it's a funny one or not, but they said, "Can I burp?" I have seen some of the episodes where some of the contestants have burped, so we'll see if I burp. I'm not going to do it on purpose though, so we'll see. Thank you guys for coming in. Um, the 10 hot sauces are across the table. The wings are right behind this camera, and I'm waiting for my host, um, someone that knows me really well, and I am sure she's going to ask some great questions. She'll take some questions from the chat room too. So feel free to let me know who you are in the chat. And if you have a question that maybe I can answer in between me eating these hot wings. Like I said, I'll probably even say it before we start again. The only hot sauce that I've tried out of the 10 is the first one. It's the very mild one of Scoville rating of 1700. It's their original hot sauce classic, but it's a Fresno chili edition, and it's got like 10 times the garlic in it. It is amazing. It's like my new favorite hot sauce. So I can't wait to put it on that first wing today, but can't wait. A little nervous, no lie. Hope I have some students, some friends across the world in the military, and friends, family, peers. You're going to get an entertaining day. No lie. But it's for some amazing good causes. Russ Teal Scholarship Foundation, my coach and mentor, friend, um, Plymouth Athletics, and the Veterans of Foreign War. Um, be dispersing all 100% of the proceeds. I'm going to also match 10% of every donation today. So I'm getting my checkbook out to make a difference. I can't wait, but I'm nervous and scared. The last three sauces will be scary, but you guys will have fun and watch me sweat, probably cry, and everything else that comes with eating these wings and the hot sauces. What we're doing today is based off of the show Hot Ones. They're in their 12th season, and some of the episodes are hilarious. Gordon Ramsay's is the funniest one, but some of the words he uses might not be great for everyone that's going to watch today. I am going to resist that urge and try to maintain my composure. The tears will come if they come, the sweats. Friends that know me that have eaten hot food with me, whether it's wings, Thai food, they know I sweat. And I will take this hat off. I'm just wearing it until we start this event. This hat, um, I was given it by Mr. Benj. You know, I think it was my second year back in the community after the military. And I'll share the story again when we get going here. But I was working with Bobby Gurton, the long jump at the boys sectional, and we got to see Nate Patterson break the school record. But I also got to see Coach Teal share some of his um, amazing coaching with Nate as he, again, broke 23 feet in high school, which is amazing. And, again, he was also an amazing high jumper as well, state champ, state record. So good stuff. Okay, just got another $24 donation. So the donations are coming in. It's amazing. Not doing it for me. I'm doing it for others, future student athletes, for that opportunity, for that scholarship. Our veterans of foreign wars. It's probably the most selective of the veteran groups, because you have to meet a little bit more stringent criteria. But I love the Elks, love the Legion. They do some great things for the veterans as a whole. So can't beat the veterans in our community and stuff. So um, I'm going to probably break that up a little bit more. I think I'm going to make a very generous contribution of whatever the 100% is going to get dispersed between the three. I think the Russ Till Scholarship is going to get the bulk of it, and probably split the remaining portion between Plymouth Athletics and the Veterans of Foreign Wars. So for sure, I think I'm going to make it to the auxiliary. Auxiliary, they do our a Christmas party that we do for the kids. It's pretty awesome. Santa comes in, and so that's going to be coming up down the road. They do an amazing job throughout the year on getting some other events down there at the VFW here. So it's all about giving back. I'm ready to make that impact. Join me. Let's do it. But if you're here just to watch me, if you're a student, former athlete, or just want to be entertained today, I promise the entertainment is going to come here in about 25 minutes. Any questions from the ones that are watching? It's okay. You can ask questions. I'll answer them, especially until the host gets here. If you're interested in donating some money towards one of the three during this, or even afterwards, um, cash or check. If you're local, I can give you an address. If you're away, um, Venmo, PayPal. I have those two. Already got some donations this morning. It's looking good, and I am matching 10% of all donations. So I am getting my checkbook out today. So it's going to be fun. Are you ready? I'm ready. but I'm nervous. If I take this off, the sweat I think is going to start. I am a little nervous, but it's not about me. Student athletes, community, and veterans, it's all for you. Hoping my host will be here shortly. Be prepared to be entertained. $18 minutes. Be patient. It's a virtue. See the 10 sauces on the table? The wings are here, just waiting on our host. Be right back. Whew. I'm going to get something to drink, but we are 12 minutes away from the House of Pain. It's going to be on these wings. Okay. So I'll be right back. 7 minutes. 7 minutes. We're going to start in 7 minutes. No lie, get nervous. These sauces. This is the hot one, the last dab. 2 million plus on the Scoville rating. Hellfire, fear this. It's another one. Carolina Reaper mash in this one. Oh, we have another garlic Reaper sauce at number 8. A little nervous about this one too. From Torchbearer Sauces. They are known for their hot sauces. This one is the unknown. This is at number 7. This one says it's a bird's eye charred chive dulce. It says it's a heat of 6 out of 10. Does have some soy in it. Thai chili peppers and stuff. So we'll have to see. This one actually, I'm going to bet this number 7 sauce is probably going to taste pretty good because it's got like soy and some Asian flavors in this. But I think this Hawaiian one with ghost peppers is going to be the surpriser today. I think this one is probably going to be number 7 on hotness. This is probably going to be where I'm going to probably feel it at number 6. But I also heard this number 5 sauce, Los Calientes. It's rojo. It's got habanero peppers, jalapenos. It's supposed to be a good taste, but we'll find out. Again, the only sauce that I have tried, and I bought it before. So all these bottles, they're going to be opened up for the first time today. This one, I've had it. I tried it, have a bottle upstairs, and it is amazing sauce. I use it on just about everything. Love it on tacos. So, but these sauces, all of them are like $10 each, but it's for a good cause. If you ever watch the show Hot Ones, First We Feast, they're on YouTube. If you're a student, I'd probably double check with parents before you even watch Hot Ones. Some of the episodes might not be suitable for children of all ages, but I'm hoping that this session today that you guys get to watch is going to be suitable for everybody. Okay. Once my host gets here, we'll go into it. She'll ask me questions in between each one of the wings. I'm going to take the wings. I'm going to shake them in a bag today with the sauce. So I get all the flavor around the whole wing. So I'm not sure if I'm going to take bites yet or eat the whole wing. I watched a little bit of those episodes, the ones that talked a little smack, and they ate the whole wing. They paid for it later on. Jack Black was pretty funny when he did that. And so I'm hoping that I respect these hot sauces, and I don't like the celebrities that usually do this on the show Hot Ones. They say, oh, this isn't hot at all. And they think these sauces are kind of fake. I don't think they're all going to be fake. So we shall see how this is going to be. I have a funny feeling my host might be here. I think she's treading very lightly down here. So it's up to you if you want to sit there. We got about 4 minutes, 3 minutes or 4 minutes. Okay. So my host is here. A lot of you guys might know her. It's my niece, Madison Stiles. So I felt comfortable with her doing this because she knows me. I'll probably have her read off the hot sauces as we go through. There's a Scoville rating except for the one, and it's number 7. And so it's an unknown. But again, I think that one's going to be surpassed by number 6. The Hawaiian one, I think, is going to be the first one. Madison's probably going to be laughing at me because I'm going to be sweating and crying. So we're just waiting. Got 8 people in there. It's up to you. If you want to answer or respond to the chat in there, I also have it open up. If you close out of that thing there too, there's some questions that I've pre-done on that Word document at the bottom. So I think you got YouTube at the bottom, right? Mm-hmm. And then should go into this thing. You might have to hit play, and it might be a little bit behind with the chat, or you can type in the chat right there too. I know there's been some students and that's popped in here. There's been some donations already, so it's good.
Do I need to play it for the comments?
You probably do. I think so. 2 minutes. You need anything to drink? Okay.
Do you have anything to drink?
Yeah, I have some Powerade. Oh, in case I get really bad, I do have. Well, I should bring it out here. I got half and half because I saw Alton Brown. I'm not sure if you watch cooking shows. That's what he used. He goes, I see people drinking milk. Half and half is better, and I think it might be better. I have yogurt and lemon juice. Lemon juice is supposed to help out too. This is gonna look funny, but this is what this is gonna help out. Okay. So none of the hot sauces have been opened. So I might need help with that. Oh my God, it's almost 12 o'clock.
11:59.
Oh no! Papa John's is providing us hot wings today. Probably should bring a trash can over here too. Is it noon? High noon?
Yep.
All right, host.
Okay. How do you want me? Do you want me to read off the first one?
So before we start this off, again, if you're just joining us, I think we got like 8. I'm sure there's going to be people on there. So this is a fundraiser we're doing to impact 3 organizations: the Rust Hill Scholarship Fund, the Veterans of Foreign War, and then Plymouth Athletics. My host today is Senior Madison Stiles. So she has helped me with youth sports, with coaching some Webster basketball, some of our travel teams. She's helped out with Taste of Marshall County. So she knows me. She likes to volunteer. She's helped out the VFW. So it's an honor to have her here to watch me do this crazy challenge that some friends are waiting for me to sweat and cry. And I'm sure it's going to happen today. And I'm glad some students are able to join in. Again, it's a fundraiser. If you're interested in donating, Venmo, I think it's the @ Rick S25. PayPal is Heart25 or Heart RD25, and then cash or check if you're local. I can send you some my mailing address. Had a couple people already ask for that. So without further ado, Madison is going to go ahead and read the description of sauce number 1. So here's how it's going to go. It's just like the show Hot Ones. She'll read, hey, he's going to try out the class. She'll go with that one. Scoville rating of this. I'll eat it. And then she'll ask a question. I've got some questions already built. If you have some questions you want to put into the chat thing, she'll add that in there because I think we got 6 queued questions. And then the rest of them, I guess we'll play and see how it goes. So all the hot sauces are still in their original wrapping. Should have probably brought scissors for this, but the first one, she'll go ahead and explain it, and then I'll tell you a little bit about it as well.
All right, so first up, we have the classic hot sauce, garlic Fresno edition. It's rated as a 2 out of 10, and it has a Scoville rating of 1800.
So I think Madison can attest. I did put enough in here to coat it.
Yeah.
Okay. I think I'm going to be able to get through wings 1 through 4 without too much pain. So So Madison, she's going to remind me if I talk smack about eating wings that there's nothing. These hot sauces are bad or not that bad. They're fake and stuff like that. If you watch the Hot One season, the celebrities make that mistake and they pay for it later on in the thing. So here is number one. I've had this before. This is the only one I've tried, and it's a really good hot sauce. I put this on everything, so I think I'll survive this one. Ooh. Chicken wing number one. And I lied. I'm feeling a little bit of zing on my tongue.
All right, so while you're kind of finishing that up, why don't you tell us why you're doing this challenge today?
Well, great question. I'm doing this challenge. Number one. So this hat's coming off. So just in case you want to see my forehead bead sweats, I wore this hat. I was asked to help out do the long jump with Bobby Gurton from Mr. Bench. So they gave me this little thing, but I got a chance to watch Coach Teal coach Nate Patterson during the long jump. And he broke the school record that day. So it was just an amazing day. And so my first reason is my coach and mentor, Russ Teal, coach, mentor, friend. I appreciate you. So part of this, we want to make sure that we give a nice little generous contribution to your scholarship fund that's established in your name. The Veterans of Foreign War, obviously I'm a veteran. I'm the commander down here at the local post. We want to make sure that we make a nice little generous contribution to them to continue doing some amazing things for our local veterans. And the last thing, we're going to do it for Plymouth Athletics. So we'll make a contribution. Maybe it'll impact some of those programs that have a tough time raising money. Let's do sauce numero 2, Madison.
All right, number 2 is J Jaguar. It's also a 2 out of 10. It has a Scoville rating of 3,600. So it's doubled this time.
Like that. I'm glad Madison is good at math. Math is probably my favorite subject, but I'm enjoying teaching science and social studies this year with my partner in crime, Sarah Gillard. But I'm glad to see that on my 6th grade side that they're in great hands, again, with Miss Waleski, Miss Box, and Miss Zook. And when the first sauce, there's a little burn on the lips. I can just imagine when we get to those middle ones, Madison, you're going to be laughing. Okay. J Jaguar. Looks like a nice thick sauce. Jalapeno peppers, onion, garlic, and carrot are the key ingredients for this one. And hey, while we're doing this, if there are any coaches that are watching, like Coach Bales, Coach Hack, Mr. Delp, I would like to challenge you guys to do this, and we'll maybe do this at another location, and we'll have you guys taste some hot wings too. What do you say? Take that challenge or eat chicken? I'm just talking about smack right now, by the way. Okay. Number 2. So taste the carrot. Not so bad. I actually think the first one was a little spicier than that.
Really?
Yeah. But I should talk smack. Remember, maintain it. Okay, Madison, what do we got next for that next question?
All right, so why don't you... Ooh, you don't know?
Yeah. Okay. Bad. Okay.
All right. Why don't you tell us a little bit about the 3 organizations that you're raising funds for today?
Again, maybe I did a little spoiler with the previous thing, but I think anything that helps impact student athletes, I think the Russ Teal Scholarship Fund is an amazing thing to do. And I think I would definitely like at least half of the proceeds to go towards that because it's going to affect all students having an opportunity to be athletes. And we'll have to see what the criteria is. But I think least 50% is going to go towards that, and they'll probably disperse the Plymouth Athletics, which goes towards all Plymouth sports that impact student athletes. And then for the veterans, VFW will probably get that other portion. And I think it's going to go towards the auxiliary who does like the Christmas parties at the end of the year and stuff like that. So we're glad the veterans of Foreign War, we're glad to make donations to Plymouth Athletics usually during their annual sponsorship thing. And we're happy to make a contribution to them with these wings. So let's do number 3, Madison.
So number 3 is going to be Patty's O Potion. Has a Scoville rating of 8,800.
Going up.
Yeah.
Looks like the main one is a habanero, dried chili japones. So it looks like jalapenos. Looks like they say white vinegar, organic carrots, tomatoes, red wine vinegar, and grapefruit juice. So I remember reading this and watching the host talk about this one with grapefruit juice. So are you a big grapefruit juice drinker yourself?
Not me, no. I don't really like grapefruit.
I think I might have to pop this cap off. Oh yeah, let's pop that off. Looks a little thick, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Orangey in flavor, orangey in color.
Do they smell strong?
It does not. It smells like carrots. I think the first 3, this is number 3, are going to be okay. Did you say 8,800 for this one?
Yep.
Okay. Scoville ratings, you can look them up on the internet. It's just how hot the peppers are in units of Scoville heat units. So yeah. That one, even though it was still under 10,000, it's a little spicy to the tongue. Maybe I shouldn't eat the whole wing. And right now my lips have a little burning sensation on there. That was 8,800. Oh, this one is 2 million plus. The sweat is starting to permeate, so I think it's coming. So Madison, do we have another question while I'm recovering here? Yeah, I can feel the sweat coming on now.
You get when you feel like you're ready to answer.
I'm ready to.
Can you share one of your favorite moments of Coach Teal?
God, there's just so many moments just watching so many amazing athletes. I mean, I was privileged to run with some of the best distance runners, I think, in program history, even, within the state, the Pete Beglers, the Glenn Widners, Troy Amors. I mean, we were just stacked. Larry Boner. I mean, geez, we had Cam Struble, Steve Hissong. We had some pretty good distance runners. I mean, back-to-back years in cross country, they were second in the state and third in the state. So they did some amazing things. So, but Coach Teal is just so personable, and he would just fire you up. And the moment I probably tell everybody is, my senior year, we won Goshen relays and we won conference. And then we came home for, we had sectionals, we hosted it. And all of a sudden he comes out there, and I don't think he did this the first 3 years, but he brought out the VCR player. Yes, some of you might not know what a VCR player is. And he played Patton. And Patton is a movie with, I think, George C. Scott is the general back from World War II. And then it played, and he was just doing his thing. And all of a sudden, out of the corner, running out, here comes Coach Teal. And he was just so excited, and there was just spit flying everywhere. But he got us so fired up. We went out there, and we won all 3 things in that 1 year. And I think as a unique thing, I don't think many of the teams have done that. Sectional, conference, and Goshen relays. And Goshen relays back then, it was the real deal. I'm not saying it isn't now, but we went against some awesome teams. But man, those distance runners, and we had some amazing throwers. And then Ed Reese Ed Matthews. We had some good hurdlers, stud 4x4 guys, Henry Stukenborg, again, Widener, Bigler, Amor. List goes on and on, but we had some great guys that did that. So, yep, that's the sharing thing. Are we on sauce number 4?
Number 4. This one is Chiba Gold, and the Scoville rating is going to jump up to 25,300.
What was it out of a scale of 10?
A 5.
A 5.
Mm-hmm.
So we go from 3 to 5?
Yeah.
Who bought these hot sauces?
Go from 8,000 to 25,000.
So almost tripling it, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Tripling the last one. Bear with me. I'm having challenges. Maybe it's the hot sauce kind of starting to impact my reactions. There we go. These are all fresh. Haven't opened these up yet. So this one looks a little thick. This one says Scotch bonnet peppers in this one. So I think Scotch bonnet I've seen on the internet that it kicks up the spice level just a little bit. Is that a little thick?
Oh, wow.
This one is thick.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to pay for it on sauce number 4. Oh my gosh. Madison, look how thick. It looks like jam. Preserves. This coats my tongue. I hope I have some friends out there that might have some medical expertise. Madison might have to ask you how to properly resuscitate her uncle. Okay. It's nice and coated. Really thick. Smells kind of spicy. Here we go. Number 4. Did I say I wasn't going to eat the whole thing?
Mm-hmm.
I should have listened to myself. Oh my God, where is that one I just did? Oh, this one here. Okay, so this had peaches in it, so I smelled something fruity.
Mm-hmm.
It tasted something fruity, but no lie, that one kicked up a little bit. I think like inside my mouth, it feels like if I had a match, I would probably burn my house down. Oh my gosh. I don't want to do milk yet.
Mm-hmm.
No half and half. That one, good taste, but my tongue right now is like starting to get numb and tingly, and that's sweat. So I'm still keeping my trademark smile, right? So Madison, what's our next question before we do sauce number 5?
All right. So you talked earlier about making a contribution to the VFW. So how long did you serve in the military? And how did you do any fundraisers while you served? Anything similar to this?
Okay. So those that know me or know me, I guess maybe I'm starting to lose my faculties about using proper English. My tongue is on fire, no doubt. So I did 26 years, served in the Air Force. So I went delayed enlistment program. Oh my gosh. So I got an opportunity from Coach Benj and Coach Teal to help them in track. Before I joined, and I got a chance to, work with my brother, so Madison's uncle, to work with him on track. But I also got to work with the long jumpers and the sprint relay. So it was pretty good. And now I love coaching track. Track is probably one of the sports that you can't hide. You can't hide anything. So you're either fast or you can jump better, you can throw better. The other sports, I think they're subjective. And something I learned from, I think, again, Coach Teal and Coach Benj was about positive reinforcement, being a positive coach. All athletes, they need it, boys or girls. And I think Madison can probably attest to this. She's been on sidelines with me both in practice and stuff like that. I think I've always been a positive thing. You've never heard me use any cuss words or profanity on the sidelines. I don't agree with that. because I think we're role models and we're serving our community and these student athletes to teach them to be leaders and role models for our future because they're going to be our future leaders. Okay, so again, there's my story about. Oh, and we did fundraisers in the military. So one of the ones that raised the most money, because believe it or not, I am someone who likes to talk a little bit of smack. So we did pie in the faces thing. So you'd raise money, you'd get a top five list, and I mean, on deployments, I mean, we raised like $2,000 like in a matter of time because it's just some words that you might say, and you might maybe twist the truth and say, "Hey, this person said this about someone else," and you start putting money on other people. But we raised a lot of money, especially the commander. So it's almost like a popularity contest, but it was a good thing because it allowed us to do some good things for the troops downrange when we were deployed. Okay.
All right. So next up, number 5. So halfway through, Los Calientes. It's another 5 out of 10, but this one has a Scoville rating of 36,000.
I think I read about this one on the Heatness website. They said 36,000, but don't talk smack about this one. There was one sauce I really wish I'd have got. It's like been on hot ones for 12 years. It's called The Bomb. And all the celebrities talk, they say, oh, blah, blah, blah.
Mm-hmm.
That's the one that they remember because it has a kick to it and they remember it. This one's kind of looks like a normal hot sauce. Smells okay. I'm gonna let you smell the next one now, number 6, Madison. I think this one's gonna be the surprise, the one from Hawaii.
Really?
Yes. Okay. 36,000.
36,000.
You can smell something on here. Almost smells like red hot chili, like a hot chili. It actually probably does smell like chili that you would eat.
Mm-hmm.
Smoked red jalapenos. That makes sense. And a sweet apricot. So try to do a little fruit to maybe hide everything.
Mm-hmm.
That one was good.
Wasn't that
so
bad?
far. No.
Spicy?
I thought number 4 might have had a little bit more in there, and I think I'm doing good on the sweat. This next one I'm really worried about though. So halfway done. I've survived so far. I'm not going to talk smack about these last 5 though. I have a funny feeling that I better shake this half and half for this next one.
You want to go straight into the next one?
We have a question?
Yeah.
Let's do another question. And if you have a question, Madison will look in our chat box. So if you want something else that's asked, ask away. Okay, Madison, what's our next question?
All right. So has anyone reached out to you so far about this fundraiser to use it for their organization?
I've actually had a couple friends in the military that I've served with that have asked, hey, what are some details? Okay, I think I'm starting to feel that last one. Okay. Matt, remind me. So everyone, when you're like eating like hot stuff and say you wipe your mouth with this, you probably don't want to wipe your eyeballs with this or your nose. But my gosh, my tongue is on fire. What's the question?
Has anyone reached out to you about this fundraiser?
Oh yeah. So Jessie from Moody asked me, so I think I started with her in Moody. Hey, what are some details about, this is a great idea. It'd be something good maybe during COVID-19. And it's something different that I haven't seen in my time, but I'll be more than happy to send you the link to where I got the hot sauces. But I think you could treat this like any other fundraiser. Maybe have maybe some airmen or something vote on maybe the top 5, and then they have to do this challenge and maybe head to head. I think usually on hot ones, the host actually does. So I probably should have challenged Madison to eat these hot ones
Ugh.
with me, right? Okay. So Madison, I'm sweating and I'm feeling that number 5. What happened? I said, "Oh, it's nothing." And what happened? It come back and it's kicking me right here. Oh my gosh. This here feels like someone like put something and there's like a match on there because it feels like it's like a slow rolling flame going around my lips. Okay. I guess I'm starting to hit this thing too. So, okay. Sorry, Madison.
Connie said, "Don't make the same mistake as Gordon Ramsay."
Yeah, she's right. Oh my gosh.
All right. So number 6. This one you're worried about.
I am.
Is it Kolohe Kid?
Kolohe Kid.
Kolohe Kid. Okay. And this one's rated as a 6 out of 10. And the Scoville rating is 61,000.
61,000. Okay. We said we were in a Dungeon of Doom. And the Dungeon of Doom, we have Madison is our host of the Dungeon of Doom. So I think this is, so let me read what it says in the back. So it's got like the heat meter, the heat, if you're from Hawaii, the heat, right, all that other stuff. It says, warning, to the inexperienced, this sauce is very hot. Use with caution. Keep out of the reach of children. So, yeah. So it's from Hawaii, and it says the heat meter, guys. Mild, sure you can. Nope. Medium, you'll be fine. Nope. It says hot only for pros. I'm not a pro. Hawaiian and ghost pepper sauce. So I think Madison's met one of my best friends, Millie, right? So there was a time, I think, when, let me go ahead and add some sauce to this, where I think Wendy's had a ghost pepper fries. So we bought this. I probably should pull up the video and play it for Millie, and she wouldn't like me if I did that. But so she goes, "Oh yeah, I can handle it. It's probably not gonna be that hot." Well, she ate the first couple fries, and she goes, "Oh, it's nothing." And then all of a sudden, she goes, "Ah!" And she went running, and she did the water thing, but I think she learned later that there's probably better things to drink than water when it's something hot. And right now, I can tell you right now, I smell hotness from this bag. Here, I'll let Madison smell.
Oh.
This one, oh my. I think I just singed some nose hairs in my nose. Is it hot, Madison?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. She's coughing. She's coughing from smelling the bag. This one, I'm just going to say this before I eat this one. I love you guys. I love my student athletes. I love everyone that I coached. For my teachers and friends and family that are watching this, I love you too. Just in case this one is the one that takes me down. But I promise I'm doing all 10 of these one way or another. But I think this is the one where she's going to laugh. I might cry, but we'll see. Okay. Let me get another napkin. Oh my gosh. Oh. What did I say I wasn't going to do?
Eat the whole thing.
Eat the whole thing. Normally, I lick my fingers if I have chicken. I'm not licking my fingers this time when I eat chicken. Oh my gosh. I think I have watery eyes now. That one has been the worst one so far. I think my nose is going to start running here soon. It's got good flavor, though. I have to say that one has good flavor, even though it's hot. Even though my eyes are starting to water right now. Oh. That one just took the breath away from me, and I'm Madison sees me sweating, so that one is a good one. Number 6.
Number 6.
And right now, yes, the outside of my lips, anywhere that wing touched, it's on fire. Why am I drinking Powerade? I have no idea. All right, Beth, do we have another question?
Yeah, it's our last one queued up.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. But I've seen people on social media refer to you as Coach, Chief, Rick, Mr. Styles. What are your thoughts on each of those titles?
I think all four of those, my eyes are watering, like really. So I'm not sure if you want to consider that crying, but I think I'm starting to lose my moisture that's inside my body. It's coming outside my body. Having an outer body experience with my fluids. So Mr. Styles, I get it. That that's a great thing for teachers, coach. Coaching, that makes sense. The one that some people might not understand is Chief. The military I was very fortunate that I worked with some amazing people around the world, and Chief in the Air Force. That's just only 1% of people ever make that rank. You can't do it by yourself. I was glad to have family that was supportive of me back here to serve 26 years. But again, I mean, I could go on and on and on. I mean, I had some bases that we had some outstanding people that just helped me make me who I was. Kadena, we had some superstars, and then Whiteman, we had a whole bunch of people that either made senior or chief, and so they're still serving today. So I think Chief's a little differently, and Rick. I mean, here's the thing in the military. When you're airman, you can't call someone by their first name if they're above you, and it's just not. You're not supposed to, anyways. So I know I always wanted to make rank so I could call a peer by the first name. Chief, when you make the top 1%, they start calling you chief, and you go, oh, now they can't call me by my first name. And I kind of like being personable too. So they all had a thing. Chief is a special thing. I had a lot of doubters, but I also had a lot of supporters in that. But they all mean a lot to me. So, okay, Madison, we're going to do numero 7.
Okay, so this one is Bird's Eye Charred Chive Dulce. And it's rated as a 6 out of 10. And this is the one that's unknown for the Scoville rating.
This is the one that I think is going to be weaker than the previous one. I did reach out to the vendor to see if they had an updated Scoville rating for this one, and I didn't hear back from them. But let me read some of this one's supposed to be, I think, the umami sauce, right? It's supposed to have a lot of flavor. Rice vinegar, distilled vinegar, liquid aminos. So almost like if you kind of try to do things differently than soy sauce, this is probably one of those alternative type things. It has soybeans, organic white miso. So this is definitely Asian based. Sea salt, roasted garlic. Why did I lick my lips? That was stupid. Charred grill or garlic chives. Oh, I didn't see this before. Bird's eye chili peppers. This one might be a little hotter than that one because bird's eye chili peppers are up there with some of those other hot peppers. Because I only saw Thai chili peppers. How did I miss that? Okay, I just talked smack about this one, and this one's going to come back and it's going to get me. This has got ginger, and it's got some dulce seaweed. So I think that's what that dulce word means here, the dulce. So let's see how thick this is. Smells pretty good. Doesn't smell.
Smells better than the last one.
Smells better than the last one for sure. Okay. It's too much. This looks pretty thick. Probably looks like a good marinade if you're into cooking. Let's mix it up. So we're at number 7. I promise you the last 3 are the ones I'm worried about. But number 6 been the one that's punched me the hardest so far. Okay, number 7. I think this one said it was good on chicken too when I was reading the reviews on this one. That might be my new favorite hot sauce. so far.
Yeah.
Well,
you gonna
let's
give it a couple
give
seconds.
it a couple seconds for sure. I probably shouldn't have done that with the lips, but oh my god, the flavor is amazing. Knock on wood, unless it has this nice little kickback. Flavor wise, like this one on tacos, but I think this one might be really good on some chicken or fish,
Mhm.
some Asian dishes. Okay. Are there any questions that you guys want to chime in here for Madison to ask me? Because we are all out of queued questions. I know September 11th is coming up next Friday. So I know my class is going to hear about where I was at in September 11th, at least. Any questions popping up? Nothing? Let me see if there's anything on Facebook before I continue on. Okay. The outside of my lips are a little tender right now. Feels like someone's like taking a little toothpicks and like poking around my mouth down now. So, okay. Number 8. Madison's going to go and give you the amazing description about this one.
So number 8 is the garlic reaper sauce. It's rated as an 8 out of 10. And this one, the Scoville rating jumps up to 116,000.
Has a picture of a reaper, so this must be giving me a little thing about, hey, Halloween's coming up. This one, oh my gosh, this did not mix well. This must be thick. So some of the ingredients on this one. The first ingredient is the Carolina Reaper pepper, garlic, canola oil, water, white vinegar, lime juice. First one is the Reaper, Carolina Reaper.
Not like one of the hottest peppers.
Oh yes, Madison. This is definitely one of the hottest. So on the bottle it says accidentally healthy, intentionally delicious. And they got some garlic ones on there, and yeah, it's saying ow. Oh my gosh. Look how thick it is. This looks like a paste. I wish you guys could see this. Look at it. It's a paste. It doesn't look like hot sauce. I have, what was that Scoville rating?
116,000.
116,000. What was the one before? Oh, we don't know.
That one was unknown, but then number 6 was the 61,000.
So 61. So we're going into 6 digits. Oh my gosh, look how thick this is.
Might want to have that half and half ready for this
one. Doesn't smell too bad. But this one's thick. Yeah. This one's like a paste. Are we ready to see number 8? Remember to be nice to me when we go back to school for my students. I can't wrap my tongue like a bandage. Here we go. Number 8. Carolina Reaper. I've never had a Carolina Reaper, by the way. Here we go. If Madison didn't hear that, that was my stomach. Oh. Oh my. Oh my. My mouth is on fire. Oh my gosh. I'm starting to get, oh. Oh. I can barely talk.
How much worse was that than the last one?
This is definitely worse than number 6. This is the worst one. I can't, like my tongue right now, when I'm speaking, it's like numb. And if she can't see it, I've had sweat that's like pouting through or pouring through my pores. That was painful. Oh my. That was bad. That lives up to a Reaper.
Okay. Get the yogurt out.
Oh my gosh. My nose is starting to run. Oh my God, I still feel it. Oh. Oh my. This one is kicking in. My friend Dondra is on here. When we went to Vegas and we ate at that Thai place, that Mama San from the, oh my God, from the kitchen came and grabbed our things. This is like 10 times worse than that feeling. My tongue, oh my gosh. I think my whole face, oh, why am I touching my face with hot sauce? Okay, are there any questions, Madison?
I'll go ahead and head and ask. What's been your favorite part about coming back to Plymouth to be a teacher? It's kind of something new in the last couple of years.
Did I think I would ever have went into the educational career field? No. But oh my gosh. It's almost like it's just kind of trying to jump back up my throat and back into my mouth. So one Veterans Day, I'll tell you how this all started. And I probably never given her and another one of the soccer moms credit for this one, but Jeannie Tanner, we went to school together, graduated together. She reached out to me, hey, you want to do a Veterans Day thing with her class? And I did it. And just seeing, and I was, probably in the early stages of thinking about retiring from the military or what am I going to do next? And this one is still kicking. And Madison's probably hearing this stuff draining from my nose. I got to grab some more tissues. But anyways, just being able to like talk and reach and make a connection with students, I think has been amazing. So, and I've grown from being an instructional aide to this is year 3 for me teaching in the classroom. I've seen Gordon Ramsay and others do this. So if this makes me a wimp, I'm a wimp. Oh my gosh. But making a connection, whether it's in the students in the classroom or being a coach, and those two things have been like in sync since I've been back. It's a great question. I love teaching. I don't think there's anything else I'd want to do more right now than teaching and coaching. And they go hand in hand together because you're molding people, making them want to be lifelong learners, and you're teaching them lessons that they're going to use for the rest of their lives. And if someone asked me, if you burped during this, I just burped. So it does happen, and it happens. So I think my stomach's churning right now because right now, this from here to here, oh my gosh, there's another one. So I got to grab some more clean. I'm just going to grab the box.
And then
I'm starting to break down.
Nana asked if you could post the link for donations, Connor.
Okay.
So for those that don't have it.
If you look in the extra info, I think on this one, you might see the links for like Venmo, PayPal. So Venmo, I think, is the @ Rick S25. PayPal is Hart RD25, HART RD25. And if you're local, just see me. We have 2 sauces left. I'm really worried about this last one because I think Madison's going to have to call a nurse or a paramedics or an EMT. But are we ready for number 9?
Number 9. It's called Fear This. It's a 9 out of 10. And the Scoville rating is 679,000.
679,000. Why am I doing this? I love Coach Teal. I love the military. I love veterans. And I love students, but I also love student athletes a little bit more. So maybe they're about the same, but I get a chance to work with some student athletes. Here's some ingredients in here. So here's what it says on the outside. This sauce features a fresh and all-natural flavor, the hottest pepper in the world, even hotter than the ghost or scorpion peppers. The Carolina Reaper is a new reigning champion, averaging a blistering 1.5 million Scoville units of heat with peaks at 2.2 million. So I'm thinking this, they probably went through the hot sauce and probably checked it out, and they did rate it. So it says shake well. And this one says Reaper pepper mash. So it's not, so they say these are hot sauces, but this is like a mash. So it's thick. It's probably like thicker than salsa or like salsa, I'm thinking. So, ooh, yay, I get to try Carolina Reaper salsa on a wing. Oh, here, just take a far away sniff on that one.
Ooh.
So Madison probably agrees with me. Yes, her nose is probably just now on fire, on fuego. This one smells like fire. It's red as fire. Oh my gosh. I do appreciate a couple text messages I've received to hang in there, and I hope I hang in there. I got 2 more to do. Said I was going to do this. So coaches, if you're out there, you're challenged to do this too. I have all the hot sauces ready for you too. Ryan Bales, Brad Tennis, Barron football, Nordman cross country, Furch soccer, Mr. Delp. I think, you like doing our, you give us some mentorship and stuff. I think that sometimes you can get lessons learned from those underneath you. I think you should take this challenge too. Mr. Delp would be perfect. How about our building principals? Mr. Kaufman from Riverside, Miss Bussey from Webster, Ms. Cooper from Washington, Miss Mills from Jefferson. Hey, Reed Gauld, are you out there? Why don't you come out there and do this? Even Jake Singleton. I love coaching with him. I'd love to see him take a little dab with this one. Oh my gosh, this is super thick. Okay, number 9. Can't promise you I'm going to survive this one, people. My lips are still on fire, by the way. Okay, number 9. Here we go. That was a mistake.
Taking 2 bites.
Putting my tongue on the sauce.
Oh.
Oh my gosh. I still haven't swallowed a chicken yet because, oh my gosh, this is so bad. My eyes are squinting. You know why? Because they're watering. So I'm crying right now. I'm not going to blubber though. That one is like, It got underneath my tongue too. Oh my. I feel sweat on top of my head. I don't want to touch not my eyes. My tongue is numb for sure. Oh my gosh. What was the Scoldo rate on that one?
That was 679,000.
So what was the previous one?
That was the one that was 116,000.
So about 5 times worse?
Yeah.
That was 5 times worse. Alton Brown, you said half and half is going to help. You're wrong. Oh my gosh. But I'm still drinking it. Guess it is making some with that. Oh my gosh, my mouth is still on fire. It won't stop. Someone said breathe through your mouth was supposed to help it. It's not working.
Try the lemon juice? Is that what you said would help?
Let's try some yogurt. Lemon juice. You're next. Oh my. If you didn't watch Gordon Ramsay, he was squirting this in his mouth. I think I'm going to do the same thing. Oh my gosh. Why'd I do that?
That not help?
Oh my gosh. That made it worse. Oh my gosh. I don't think my students have ever heard me yell in the classroom. Whew. Oh, that was bad. Gordon Ramsay, you were such a bad person because that did not help. That made it 10 times worse. Oh my gosh. Madison, why? Oh, why? Oh my gosh. Woo! Plymouth, I love you. Veterans, I love you. Are there any other questions?
Someone said you were a good basketball player in high school, but you haven't mentioned anything about that yet. What did you like the most about your basketball?
Well, I think I've had a better thing of coaching basketball, because if anybody knows me, I was probably a so-so basketball player. I was fast. I love playing defense. If you guys have played for me, Madison's played for me, what do I want? Do I like the shooters or do I like to play defense? Probably defense. Okay. Defense wins championships. I think my best game in high school scoring was probably 12 points. And I was on fire, and I think we were playing Triton. And I drove, I was open, but I dished it off to someone who's open and they weren't expecting a pass. And yeah. So I would think that I'm probably I like coaching more than I was a player. Yogurt has been the thing that's helped the most. Did I answer that question? I hope. I mean, I got a chance to probably play with some younger groups like the Seth Gilmers, the Brian Trumps, my brother, John Bradley, those young cats. And they loved playing with us older ones, but they were better. They had a pretty good little group. And we grew up watching Scott Skiles won the state championship in '82. I still remember to this day. Oh my gosh. Watching it with my dad, my mom, my dad smoked at the time. He jumped up and hit the ceiling with a cigarette, and it put a mark when Skiles hit that long shot that tied it up, I think, and sent him in an overtime.
For the last one?
Hot ones, last dab, XXX. Madison's going to tell you a little bit about it. I'm going to have her read the ingredients and maybe the thing too. Okay. And the Scoville rating is a little high.
So this one is rated an 11 out of 10 with a Scoville rating of over 2 million. And says, caution, the hottest sauce on this Hot Ones cranks the spice levels even higher with the special XXX rated version of the last dab. 3 distinct infamous strains of Smokin' Ed Curry's most infamous chili, Pepper X, Chocolate Pepper X, and Peach Pepper X, combined to smoke out celebrity guests and fans alike. Add a dab to your favorite foods and live the Hot Ones tradition. So, 3 different types of peppers there.
So if anyone's looked at a Scoville chart, Pepper X is above the Carolina Reaper. And this famous dude, Ed Curry, he made it. He made 3 other ones. So 3 different strands are in here. Are we ready to see the last one? Again, I'm glad you joined us today. Going to 3 awesome organizations. Russ Teal's Scholarship Foundation, the Veterans of Foreign War, and Plymouth Athletics. Coaches, again, out there, my nose is still running, so I'm going to still talk a little smack to you. I think you should jump on this and say, hey, Rick, why don't you find a place where we can do it? I'll come and I'll eat these wings with you. Maybe we'll get Pizza Hut to host us. Building principles, same with you. What do you say? Reed Galt. Oops. Mr. Galt. Mr. Kaufman. Miss Cooper. Or Mrs. Cooper. Mrs. Bussey. Mrs. Mills. How about Craig Hopple? Mr. Hopple, I think you're on board too. Let's see you do this. Look. Is that thick, Madison? This is thick. They call this the dab, not the sauce. Madison, why did I say I was doing this again?
Love your students, love your veterans, and you love Coach Teal.
This is not coming out because it's so thick. Oh my God, there it did. Oh, that was too much. Oh, last dab of 2 million plus Scoville ratings. I love you guys. I do. I love my students. I love all these. Oh my God, I just took a smell of that. I just burned my throat. I would have Madison smell this one, but I'm not going to because this one just actually, the smell when I was mixing it came up into my nose, went down my throat, and it wasn't a good feeling. Oh, where was I? Oh, so I appreciate all the people that I served with. Anyone that served, thank you for your service. Thank you, Mr. Teal, for when I come back from the military, man, we had some good conversations and you were always positive with me. And I promise that I'll continue that tradition of motivating young student athletes and be a positive role model just like you were. Sorry, I'm just getting a little emotional because he meant a lot to me. And this last one, I'm not doing just a dab like those celebrities. It's soaked in this stuff. I have a funny feeling you guys are going to be getting a big laugh out of this one, or Madison's going to have to jump on my chest and resuscitate me to it. So CPR. Okay. Oh my gosh. The celebrities, they hesitate this one. Here it is. Whew. 2 million plus. Cheers. Here's for you guys. Just the right sauce? Oh! Ugh. Oh, I think my tears are on fire. Oh my gosh. Madison, what I say I wasn't gonna do?
You would kill it.
Oh, I wasn't gonna talk smack. Oh, I think I got some in my nose. Oh my gosh. Oh, I feel it. Oh my gosh. My tears feel like the water coming to my eyes feel like they are saturated with this hot sauce. Oh, my nose. I'm sorry for being disgusting right now, but oh my God, I'm losing. I want to wipe my eyes away, but they're watering, so I am crying for sure. This was painful. That was the worst one of the bunch. I can see why it's like 2 million. But you know what? I ate all 10 of them.
Mm-hmm.
Not all the celebrities have done that. So, oh my gosh. Sorry for being a pig and eating a whole big thing of yogurt, but any last questions while I'm recovering from my flaminess? I appreciate everyone that has watched this, that's made donations. I'm matching 10% of all donations today. So if you feel like, hey, I can't make a big enough donation, any donation, it's going to make a difference. I promise you. Oh my gosh. My left eye felt like it's on fire too. I do want to thank my host, Madison, for coming here, sharing the Scoville ratings, reading the questions, and being an awesome host. She's helping me make sure that we take care of 3 amazing organizations. I'm so thankful that I have friends and family across the world and locally that's going to help me make a difference. I think during this COVID-19, we have to have some positivity, right? And I think today you helped us achieve that with watching. Hopefully I brought some smiles and some laughs to your day. I think, oh, sorry. That just happened. I think my stomach's going to take a little bit of time to recover. My eyes too, because I really want to wipe them, but I'm not going to. But thank you for helping me make an impact. We made an impact together. And that's what community is. And even though that we might not be blood family, we're family. Whether it's students, whether it's student athletes, whether I'm a coach with those athletes, we're family. My students, we tell them all the time, they're family. We're a Plymouth family for this, and across the world, we're an Air Force veteran family. So thank you for all that you guys do. Thank you so much for being here today. If there's no other questions, if there's some last questions, I'll answer them. If you send them and Madison's reading them off. But if not, thanks for joining it. Tell you, it was a challenge. And right now, the outside of my eyes, they feel like rings of fire. This rings of fire. Tonight, later on, I think, I'm going to have another ring of fire, but I'm going to share that with you guys right now because it goes in, it's got to come out, and everybody's been laughing about me at work. Why are you doing it? You're going to feel it. I go, sure enough, Gordon Ramsay. Parents, I'm letting you know, watch that episode. Maybe not with the kiddos. Gordon Ramsay talks about the ring of fire, and it's not Johnny Cash's song, Ring of Fire, okay? So thank you, guys. Appreciate it. Pass it on, share it. And I think we can stream it and still watch it later on. So others that want to make be a part of this, and we'll do some final tabs. I'll probably get with Madison. We'll do like a presentation of, hey, here's how much we raised and how much we're going to disseminate to all 3 organizations. Okay, so I'm going to wait. I know some people from like Seth is sending from a check from South Carolina. Our former superintendent, Mr. Tyree, made a nice little generous donation. So keep the donations coming. And again, if you see a coach or a building principal, challenge them to do this. Or, hey, Mayor Center, are you out there? You want to do this too? Come on. Let us know. We'll come out there and we'll host this, and we got the sauces. And if you want, I can spike it up. Number 8. I found the site for the bomb. That's the one that celebrities also hate. But love you guys. Thank you. We're going to end the stream in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Love you guys.